we are diving straight into the NBA drama. LeBron James is weighing his future after the Los Angeles Lakers were swept out of the playoffs by the Oklahoma City Thunder. We break down what this means for the four-time champion as he faces an uncertain path ahead.
Tired of dropping your phone or struggling to hold it with one hand? The PopSocket's Pop Grip gives you a secure grip, works as a phone stand, and even lets you swap the top for a fresh new look. Simple, useful, and perfect for everyday phone use. Click the link in the comments to grab yours on Amazon.
The Oklahoma City Thunder are now locked in a massive Western Conference Finals showdown. We look at who they are facing, the pressure on Gilgeous-Alexander, and the crucial matchups that could determine if they reach the NBA Finals. Meanwhile, the Eastern Conference is heating up. Donovan Mitchell delivered an incredible second-half scoring spree for the Cleveland Cavaliers, tying the series against the Detroit Pistons and setting the stage for a massive clash. The Lakers fought valiantly but fell short. We examine the final moments of Game 4 where the Lakers tried to hold on, and we ask the big questions about LeBron James's future and what this loss truly signifies for the franchise and the superstar. Noi dung kai tight. LeBron James has announced he is taking time to consider his future following the Los Angeles Lakers' elimination from the NBA playoffs by the Oklahoma City Thunder on Monday. James, 41, delivered a strong performance with 24 points and 12 rebounds, but the Lakers ultimately lost 115-110 in the Western Conference Semifinals series. As he is now out of contract with the Lakers, the veteran superstar is entering the offseason as a free agent with uncertainty surrounding his next move. Reports are divided, with some suggesting he might extend his deal for a 24th season, while others speculate he could explore other options or ultimately retire from the sport. And when questioned about his plans after the loss, James remained reserved. I don't know what the future holds for me, he stated. Obviously as it stands right now, tonight, I've got a lot of time. I'll go back and recalibrate with my family and talk with them and spend some time with them. And then when the time comes, obviously you guys will know what I decide to do. And James indicated that his decision would hinge on his commitment to the professional process. He emphasized, I think for me, it's about the process, if I can commit to still being in love with the process of showing up to the arena 5.5 hours before a game to start preparing. And reflecting on his career, James expressed a sense of completion, stating, there's nothing I need to show in this league. I've done it all, I've seen it all. So, just trying to compete and trying to win championships, I think that's a motivating factor. And meanwhile, the Oklahoma City Thunder are advancing to the Western Conference Finals, facing either the San Antonio Spurs or the Minnesota Timberwolves, with the Spurs and Timberwolves tied at 2-2 in their best-of-7 semifinal series. Gilgeous-Alexander led the Thunder scoring with 35 points. N in the Eastern Conference, the Cleveland Cavaliers are tied 2-2 in their semifinal series against the Detroit Pistons. Donovan Mitchell led the Cavaliers to a series-leveling 112-103 victory. Mitchell had a strong run of form, including a 39-point second-half performance that tied the NBA record for most points in a single half of a postseason game. Mitchell acknowledged a lackluster first half, but asserted his commitment, saying, it's on me, in the second half to shift the momentum for the Cavaliers. The Oklahoma City Thunder have officially entered the Western Conference Finals following a decisive 4-game sweep over the Los Angeles Lakers. The focus is now squarely on who will challenge OKC's ascent toward the NBA Finals. The next matchup pits the Thunder against either the San Antonio Spurs or the Minnesota Timberwolves, both of whom are tied at 2 games apiece in their series. The decisive 5th game is scheduled to take place in San Antonio. Betting predictions favor the Spurs as the stronger contender heading into the next contest, with several platforms predicting they will win the next 2 games and advance. Analysts suggest the Spurs hold a slight edge due to the home court advantage, Victor Wembanyama's availability, and the pressure facing Minnesota in San Antonio. However, the Timberwolves remain a potent threat, capable of shifting momentum with the shooting prowess of Anthony Edwards. For the Thunder, the path forward presents a distinct choice. Given that OKC has a 1-4 record against the Spurs this season, an upset against San Antonio would represent a significant hurdle. Conversely, if the Timberwolves prevail, the Thunder would find themselves in a more familiar environment, as they are currently 2-2 against Minnesota in their head-to-head series. This makes the next 2 games pivotal for the Western Conference race. While the Thunder are currently in a favorable position, observers suggest a strategic preference for facing the Timberwolves over the Spurs. Regardless of the opponent, the Western Conference Finals promises to be a grueling test, demanding flawless execution from the Thunder, especially given the high level of defense they have maintained. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's leadership remains central, but the team's overall balance will be crucial in navigating this high-stakes series. The Oklahoma City Thunder have swept the Los Angeles Lakers in Game 4 of the NBA playoffs, advancing to the Western Conference Finals with a decisive 115-110 victory on Monday night. The win marked the Thunder's 8th consecutive victory over the Lakers this season, solidifying their dominant run in the postseason with an 8-0 record. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander was the offensive engine, scoring 35 points, while Chet Holmgren sealed the victory with a crucial tie-breaking dunk in the final 32.8 seconds of the game. Ajay Mitchell contributed 10 of his 28 points during the frantic final period. The Lakers mounted a tenacious effort, fighting back in the final minutes. LeBron James managed 24 points and 14 rebounds, but missed a critical driving bank shot with 20 seconds remaining that could have shifted momentum. Austin Reeves scored 27 points before missing a tying 3-point attempt with 8 seconds left. Despite the Lakers' desperate attempts to extend their season, they fell short, continuing a pattern of struggles in the playoffs. Lakers coach J.J. Redick expressed disappointment, stating, "I didn't want our season to end. I wanted to keep this thing going." Oklahoma City faced their first fourth-quarter deficits of the entire series, as the Lakers refused to fold. Oklahoma City coach Mark Daigneault acknowledged the tough battle, noting, "They won more of the minutes tonight than we did, and that hadn't been the case earlier in the series. They outplayed us for stretches. They're a really good team with prideful players. We did not expect them to give us an unearned win, and we went out and earned it." This victory secures the Thunder's spot in the Western Conference Finals, where they will face the winner of San Antonio's second-round series against the Minnesota Timberwolves. The Thunder's dominant performance comes as they go 8-0 against the Lakers this season, including all 4 regular season matchups. The team is now poised to advance further in the postseason. The Los Angeles Lakers were eliminated from the Western Conference Semifinals series on Monday night, falling to the defending NBA champion Oklahoma City Thunder with a final score of 115-110. The defeat ends the Lakers' season after a 4-0 sweep in the series. Coach J.J. Redick instructed his team to win the day, but the effort was ultimately insufficient. The Lakers showcased strong performances, with Austin Reeves leading the team with 27 points, Rui Hachimura scoring 25, and LeBron James contributing 24 points and 12 rebounds. Despite a promising third quarter where the Lakers built an 84-80 lead, the Thunder mounted a significant second-quarter run, establishing a 12-point advantage. The final moments of the game were dramatic. With 40.9 seconds remaining, Marcus Smart scored and made the final free throw to give the Lakers a 110-109 lead. However, Chet Holmgren scored on a dunk with 32.8 seconds left to give the Thunder a 111-110 lead. Later in the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander finished with 35 points and 8 assists, including making both free throws with 12.2 seconds left to establish a 113-100 Thunder lead. The Lakers attempted to rally, with Jared McCain hitting a three-pointer to tie the score at 92-92 earlier in the fourth quarter. A disputed call involving a pass was overturned, giving the Thunder possession with 6 minutes and 35 seconds left, leading to a subsequent three-point play by Ajay Mitchell that extended the lead to 95-92. The loss marks the end of an era for the Lakers, prompting speculation about LeBron James's future, as he concludes the final year of a $52 million contract at age 41. Questions surrounding his retirement, a potential return to the Lakers, or playing for another team are now dominating the conversation.